So with this video I'm going to show the progress of my game that you were following from a past few days. So I'm going to tell that I have changed the city because that city was having texture glitches and the road was uneven, like up and down, so my vehicle AI was not able to run perfectly on the roads. So I 3D modeled my own road tile set. I made the city by collecting the 3D models from Sketchfab and other 3D modeling websites. And after that, I've created this city. Like I've created that I have created this city. Like if you will duplicate this and move in a particular position, then it will not be showing texture glitches or it will not be uneven. Like this is a city block. For my opinion, I call it a city block. And as you will duplicate a city block in x-axis and move it in x-axis or y-axis and rotate it a little bit, so that it I'm basically creating an duplicating by rotating in an alternate position. It will create a scene that, yeah, they are one city, they are connected. So I think you got what I'm trying to say, that I've made it in such a way that it will not show texture glitch and it will be perfectly fit with the other one, so that people would think that it's not a different city, it's one thing. So now I have given the introduction for what I was doing for past few days. It took me a lot of time. I made this in Blender. I created my own road tile set in Blender, basically 3D models, and then assembled at correct place to get this as product. This is the final result. I can copy and paste it or duplicate it as much as I want, So now I will show you that the car AI is actually the working of a car, and this will not be only the car AI. This will be like, if I go towards it, if I web zip on it, then it will go on the car. This will not be the final thing. Then it will be like this. You have to press the button, then it will stop the car. The car will be destroyed from the map. And this not only one car will be on the map, there will be many of the cars, and like on random basis they will be selected as you can that it will be selected on a random basis that if you can interact with it or you cannot. So I will not decide which cars are interactable and which are not. The cars will be randomly selected. Your device will be randomly selecting one vehicle for this. So now I want to show the city, and as you can see, the web and hand glitch, it is actually not showing in the editor. That's why I'm confused. Can one of you help me with this? As you can see in the game, it's showing a hand and web, and the distance between them is very much, like very much. But here, while playing in the editor, I cannot get anything like that. You know, when I'm swinging, you can see that there's no distance between hands and the webs. They're at correct position. That's why I'm confused, and I don't know how to fix that, because the coding is correct. I rechecked it. It's working absolutely fine in the editor, but in the mobile devices it's completely different. This is the new skyrise position, and this is new idle in the air position. I myself keyframed animations again myself. And we have something new in the UI. Guess what? If we open the UI, it will show this animation. And now here we have some web swinging modes. Like by default, it will be currently set to full control, and we can change it to like realistic. Now I try to swing. You can see that actually they are rotated, so it will not show. I don't know what is that. So I will just fix the rotation of them. Rotation I will fix. Okay, not that much. I'll fix the rotation so that it will, in realistic mode, it will be like, okay. So what we have to do is move it like this. Yes, okay. Yeah, now it's correct. Now what I'm gonna do is just play the game and then change the web mode to realistic. Now you can see that as realistic mode is really realistic. It will show you the realistic simulation that if you will just swing around how it will be. And I think I have rotated this, that's why it's messing with this. And there is and if you set it to realistic, then you have to again set it to realistic and then full control, then it will be set to full control. Now we have one more web swinging mode, that is the hybrid one, but it's experimental, and there is chances that it might not work on some of your devices. And you see the hybrid is like more different. The full control one go basically what difference between them is the full control goes with your joystick. Like if you're just swinging and this is this side, joystick is in front, then it will go in front, and in the other ones it will be like it will go in the forward rotation of the mesh. Like if it's rotated in this side and you press the swing button, then it will be going this side, and your joystick is this side, it will be not going that side, it will be going right left side only. This is the difference between full control and the hybrid and realistic one. They're totally different. And other thing we have is that I have fixed the Iron Spider suit's textures. It's now more metal-like. It's giving it a more metal-like look. Let's zip upon it, but sometimes it glitches, you know. And there are some glitches in the map all the way. I don't know why. But after that, we have some cool viewpoints, and I'll be adding more of it. Like here we have a viewpoint. I can get that. Not getting that. We should have, yeah. This is a cool viewpoint. You can see the suit from this viewpoint. This is the Iron Spider suit. And after that, here we have the main suit, the symbol of Spiderman PS4. Basically, this is the suit used. This suit is the face of Spider-Man PS4 and PS5 game. This suit is the face of the game. But most of you, I think most of you will didn't know that this is the actual suit that Peter Parker in the Spider-Man PS4 and PS5 version gets from the starting. This is the suit he made himself from the starting. If you are not a PlayStation user, I can say simply PlayStation instead of PS4 5. You got it. So this is the starting. So this is the initial point of Spider-Man. This should be the face of Spider-Man game, as it was the first suit of Peter Parker in the PlayStation game. But after that, Doc Ock repaired his suit after it was damaged and then created this. This is not a face. That one is the actual face. And instead of that, and I let me show you other suits. This is the Spider-Man 2099 suit, and you can see. And what is the difference between some of you guys will thinking that there is one our user games game and this is my game. So what's the difference between them is uh, you can see the quality, you can see the definition, you can see the quality of the suits. They are highly detailed, they are actually high polygon suits. By high polygon I mean to say that they have higher polygons in their 3D model. That means they are more quality text meshes that are heavy to load on some of the devices. That's why it must be lagging on and showing error on some of your devices. So yeah, I'm making this game for uh, high spec Android devices, as I have a Android device with like a Snapdragon 732G processor, and I currently don't remember the graphics card, like graphics, which graphics profile I use. I currently don't remember, but it's a good one. But that's, and it's not lagging. Like I released one build of this with this city for test build. I exported that for Android only, and I tested. I have two phones. I tested. I have one Motorola G60 and Vivo V2027 or Vivo Y20, you can say. I tested it in the G60 and it was like really fine. It was really smooth. And when I played it in the Y20, it was very much laggy. Like it was not even enjoyable. So you must be understanding what I'm trying to say to you guys, that it's for high spec devices, but not that much. So, and my brother was not able to play with it, so I thought that it must it must be low laggy. So I again opened my Blender. I again changed that, and after changing that, what I had to change is, you can see the empty space here. There was a large building. There was there was also high polygon mesh, and that was creating the lag for that device Y20. I removed that. I am currently planning to add something, I don't know, I have currently not decided, but I will add something like a gang place, or where a robbery like things will happen and we can like, you know, like side missions. So the side missions will happen in this type of places, and so this was all I was trying to say to you guys. And the last thing I want to say is, if you want a extended video, like a detailed video in the difference between this game and our user games game, what is the difference, why is this difference this much big in both games size? Like this game's around 1.49 GB after compressing, and his game, like our user games me the game, There was like 300 MB after compressing, and it was 600 MB after installing it into your device. And I don't know why is this thing happening in between both of the games. If you want a detailed version, please like the video. If I get 50 likes, I would surely release, because I have recorded a video that's on basically I have his gameplay playing on my device. I personally played that game on my device, and I will explain all of the differences in both of the games and why they're different in sizes. Their size, like it's in MB, and this one is in GBs. So I will explain that thing in detail if I get 50 likes. So I know you want that video, so I have recorded that in my mobile, so I will explain that. Please subscribe the channel for more and like the video. It should get 50 likes at least.